Well, hello out there. All right, all right, all right. Thanks for stopping by and checking me out again. Thanks for listening to some things that the old trainer here has to say. Like I said, I don't take um, your time for granted. You can be doing a million other things right now, but maybe you're choosing just to stop by and listen to me for a few minutes. So I do appreciate that. Um, what I also like to say, if you would like to, support me, give me some more followers. I have a YouTube channel. It's Acebook Fit 2. That's on YouTube, and also I'm on Instagram at Acebook Fit. And yeah, so give me a follow over there. Let me know. Share some of my stuff. It'd be great. But I wanted to say a few words about that Daniel Penny case up there in New York. I think that justice was well. I don't know if justice was served because I don't think the guy should have been on trial in the first place. So yeah, that's that. The BLM people that are causing all this ruckus, they're kind of like what Satan did in the book of Job. When he first encountered God, and God asked him, what have you been up to, Satan? He said, I've been traveling the earth to and fro, seeking whom I may devour. And that's kind of who those people are to me. They only show up in moments like this when there is some potential profit that could be gained off the destruction and degradation of black bodies. And one thing that we have to understand, I think, as black people, is that we're not really black. We are American. There's nobody really black, and there's nobody really white. We're not skin colors. We are nationalities, and our nationality is American. So we have to unite under that banner. And the one thing that these, what they're called race hustlers, what they do, the one thing they didn't do is keep, stuff like this in the forefront of your minds. They want you operating in that carnal nature of just seeing skin color as the end all be all. The one lady that was up there was talking about GD America and GD this, and she said that she was a Christian. She's not a Christian. What she worships is her skin color. That is her God. That is it, and that's all for them. Okay, and so she's created an idol. And that will be her destruction if you don't repent and change. We are not these skin colors that we're in. This body will pass away, but we will spend eternity somewhere. And so it's really, really disgusting listening to what they had to say. And if you listening to that guy Hawk Newsom about there should be some black vigilantes, if you go out there and fool around with those police officers at this day and time, you're gonna get your head knocked off. So I would advise you not to do that if you're within the sound of my voice. Okay, so those people are disgusting. If we had an honest media in this country, which we do not, if we had an honest media, things wouldn't be this way. And so these people, they come in, they incite the violence and what have you, just so they can profit. If these people who are with Black Lives Matter, if they really were interested in seeing the uplifting of the so-called black people, what they would do is they would go to abortion clinics. They would go to abortion clinics. That is the number one killer of black people in this country. Abortions. There ain't no police officers mowing down 1,000 black people a day. There ain't no Ku Klux Klan members lynching 1,000 black people a day. But if you carry your behind over to a Planned Parenthood, there will be 1,000 people a day, black babies a day, being aborted. All right. So by far the worst number is us, and so-called white folks, they have it too, and also the Hispanics. These people are nothing but in a murderous, devilish, satanic cult. That's what it is. They worship death. They worship death. That's what they do. So they don't really care about black life. What they want to do is make money. If that guy Jordan Neely, If he had been, a white dude, and the roles were reversed, this wouldn't be happening. These people need to have the right scenario to get all the hubbub going. So they'll show up. Al Sharpton will show up with his skinny behind, looking like a toothpick. He'll show up. Heavy tongue Ben Crump will show up. All these people seeking to gain a buck off of a black body, and I think it's disgusting. I think we are starting to wake up to this now. Most people are starting to wake up. Well, not most people. Some people are starting to wake up to this now, and they're losing power and control, and that's why they're acting the way they're acting. But I wouldn't advise anybody to go out there doing what they're doing. And if, like I said, if we had the honest media in this country, none of this would be happening. These people will be, working in a warehouse somewhere, which is where they belong. They bring no thing of substance, to society. Only thing they bring is division and destruction. There was just an incident, I think it was in Texas. It might have been Texas or Arizona, where an illegal migrant actually ran over a little black girl, and she died. There was no Black Lives Matter down there protesting that. They don't care about that. They only need one thing. They need a white man to kill a black person, and then they all are like flies on crap. And so, if you're a Christian and you're listening to these people, you need to repent. You need to repent, or you're going to be, going where they're going, and that ain't a good place. Okay, we are not skin color. We are Americans. We unite under that banner. Christians first, Americans. We unite under those banners, and everything else falls by the wayside. We focus on our families. We focus on raising our children to be productive members of society, and a lot of this stuff will be gone. We don't have a situation to where back in the early 1900s where people were having the race tensions. That's not going on. I drive past police officers every day. Ain't nothing happening. If you are common sense, productive member of society, nobody's bothering you. These people just want to keep that going because they make money off of it. The one lady who was founder of Black Lives Matter, she was out there in L.A. living in a lavish mansion, nowhere around the hood and black folk. She was nowhere around them folks, and she was living a life. But now they can't do that, and I'm glad. So we need an honest media in this country, and I think the tide is starting to turn. People like Dan Bongino, Anthony Bryan Logan, Black Conservative Perspective, Free Blanchard. These people, Chuck, and everybody at cutting through the culture. These people are telling the news the way it is, the way it should be reported, and that's who we need to start. That's who we're starting to listen to, not these mainstream media folks who do nothing but tell lies. Okay, so yeah, thank you for checking out some of my content. Like I said, I have a YouTube page. It's Facebook Fit. Most of the stuff I do is exercise related, but I do like to get in here and talk about cultural things because I think politics is downstream from culture, and the culture is what we need to change. Black folk, we need to change our culture. All right, we need to go to Christ first, and then focus on being Americans. The melanin in our skin is of no significance. It doesn't matter. What's in your heart matters, and that's what God sees. He never broke us down to colors in the Bible. We're broken down to nations. All right, so hit me up over there. Follow me on Instagram at AceBookFit. I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys again on Thursday. God bless you. God bless your family. And remember, we ain't victims. We are strong in the Lord. Have a good night.